Diversity and inclusivity is at the forefront of thought. The world is seemingly unfolding into something more representative for diversity, although there's still so much work to be done. Recently, news washed over the UK of Jake Daniels, the first actively playing footballer to come out as gay, taking immense courage and bravery. And whilst this is a huge step forward in modern football, the STEM sector would benefit greatly from more diverse role models and representatives. The term in industry, diversity and inclusivity, is a relatively new one. It is the concept of blanket-wide representation that disregards human bias through recent developments in social science. In practice, it levels the playing field for all, regardless of race, gender, sexual orientation, or demographic background, and is inclusive of the traditionally marginalised and both represented and underrepresented. The character types of people working in STEM are typically that of an introvert concentrating on accuracy and high standards. And whilst this marries up to the requirements of many jobs within the sector that encompasses STEM, it often hinders when looking at public interest and engagement in the media. This lack of exposure results in an almost self-fulfilling prophecy of public disengagement, allowing this cycle to continue. STEM needs this engagement with the public to develop its workforce into something that reflects our current desires around diversity in society. For example, a study by the All-Parliamentary Group APPG investigated diversity and representation in the STEM, including health workforce, as it stood in 2019. The key findings included that out of a workforce of 32.8 million people, 5.9 million, or 18%, worked in STEM occupations. This is a huge proportion of the workforce and as such deserves better representation and exposure. The report offered data on the makeup of the workforce. It stated that out of this workplace population, 65% are white men. Another stated that gay men are 12% less likely to have obtained a degree in STEM-related disciplines than their heterosexual counterparts. Other statistics included that within the UK's top tech firms, 70% of boards are absent of a BIPOC member, and that on an educational level, just 19% of all engineering students are female. When I studied civil engineering at university, that certainly reflected my experience. It's clear why diversity is important. Homogeneous teams are consistently outperformed by diverse teams, showing why it's critical to success. A diverse team also offers insights throughout STEM that would be negated by a predominantly white male one. A 2015 McKinsey report on 366 companies found that those in the top quartile for ethnic and racial diversity in management were 35% more likely to have financial returns above their industry mean, and those in the top quartile for gender diversity were 15% more likely to have returns above the industry mean. So what to do? Well, in my opinion, it all starts with education, recruitment and public awareness. It's a new territory too, with historic biases in the workplace offering little to no role models, sourcing what may be forgotten elements of industry professionals and telling their unknown stories could be a way to evolve this too. The organisation Tomorrow's Engineers has ambitions to inform young people and grow diversity within STEM. We need to do more though, and striving to make STEM a more diverse and inclusive space can only be for the better. We need media engagement to showcase the amazing feats humans have achieved within science, technology, engineering and maths. STEM is an incredibly exciting space, offering unique human experiences through collaborations and legacy in human innovation. This has never been more crucial to the success of humanity, with the ever-evolving climate and ecological crisis the world is now seeing. STEM will be called on to manage this crisis, and we will need the best possible team supporting these efforts. And the best means diversity.